Well, Michelle, we just had a chat with the superintendent. They say Toronto police are ready. We'll show you some video here. When the Blue Jays did win the American League Championship Series, there was a celebration, of course, exuberance, people flooding onto the streets, honking horns, waving Blue Jays flags. Everybody's happy, and in most cases, they tend to make their way up to the Yonge Dundas area, so crowd control will always be an issue with Toronto police. They're saying they will be bringing in neighboring police forces to help out, as well as the OPP, to keep an eye on the crowds. Of course, when you get that many people on the streets, if they win this game tonight, it's something that police have to keep an eye on. Also, the TTC will be adding subway trains for people coming into the city tonight to some of the viewing parties at Nathan Phillips Square. The GO train service will also be added to handle some of the commuters coming into the city. Here's a chance, some of the words we heard from the staff inspector this morning about what to expect, what people will see, and how they're going to handle this.
In one sentence, there's going to be a lot of police out there. But if I could expand on that a bit, we've been planning for this event essentially since the Blue Jays secured a spot in the World Series, and really a whole of service approach is being used here. So all units, all divisions are going to be engaged. There's going to be a very significant and visible police presence. As well, we're going to be supported with our policing partners. So you can expect to see Durham Region, York Region, Peel Region, the OPP also on the streets of Toronto, helping us to keep the city safe. Yeah, this is a celebratory event. We recognize that. Keeping the peace, though, is our #1 priority. Public safety, of course. So as well as our partners, we've been working with the Rogers Centre, our other emergency services, the City of Toronto. And yeah, public safety is the overarching goal, but we want there to be celebration. We want to have people celebrate responsibly. So we want to remind the public, to be responsible, to look out for each other. We want to remind the public about not using drones. Fireworks essentially are prohibited. Be mindful of your children, be mindful of your possessions and things like that. These are large crowds that we're expecting.
So again, if the Jays win tonight, there'll be a large celebration on the streets of the city. If they lose, there's always Game 7 as well. And win or lose, there's still an issue. So police say they'll be staffed for both sides of the equation. Reporting live, I'm John Musselman. I'll send it back to you.
Thank you, John.